This is the Supreme Court of the Wizarding World, the Honorable Judge Cornelius Vandersloot presiding.
Thank you. You may all be seated. I am Judge Vandersloot, and today I am hearing the case of Harry Potter versus the Death Eaters. Are all parties present and accounted for, I assume? Great. Now, we are having the prosecution act on behalf of the Death Eaters and Professor Quirrell in this matter. The defendant is young Harry James Potter. And as I am told, Mr. Potter would like to put in a not guilty plea to the prosecution's attack of murder in the second degree. Perfect. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I shall begin with some general comments about our roles during this trial. Throughout these proceedings, you shall act as judges of the facts and the judge of the law. I may comment on evidence as a judge. However, you are the exclusive judges of the evidence. By the same token, when I tell you what the law is, my view of that law must prevail. There are two basic principles as our Wizarding World follows. They are the requirements for proof beyond a reasonable doubt and the presumption of innocence. The requirement for the proof beyond a reasonable doubt means that no person accused of an offense can be found guilty unless the prosecution proves each and every part of the elements or the offense beyond a reasonable doubt. Similarly, our law requires that an accused be presumed innocent until proven guilty. Harry Potter has no obligation to prove that he is not guilty or to explain the evidence offered by the prosecution. The law presumes he is innocent until you, the jury, will decide otherwise. Before calling the prosecution to give their opening statements, I will tell you something of the offenses of which Harry Potter has been charged. The prosecution has charged Harry Potter with one count of second-degree murder of Professor Quirrell. Before you can legally return a guilty verdict on the homicide, the prosecution must prove the following elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Number one, first, the identity of Harry Potter as the offender. Second, the time and place of the offense. Third, that Harry Potter killed Professor Quirrell. Fourth, that Harry Potter killed him wrongfully. And fifth, that Harry Potter intended to kill the professor. I will now call upon the prosecution for their opening statement.